They say the ancients believed that when Jesus died on the cross, the sky grew dark, the earth shook, and the veil of the temple was torn in two. But few know what happened in the deepest corners of hell. When Christ's final breath escaped his lips, cracked by thirst and pain, the bearer of rebellion froze upon his throne of shadows. He did not celebrate. He did not laugh. He did not dance among the flames as his demons expected. He wept. They stared at him in confusion. To them, the death of the Son of God was victory. But he knew something they did not. He was not crying out of joy. He was crying out of fear. Because with the death of Jesus, he had gained nothing. On the contrary, he had lost the last remaining balance between light and darkness. The cross was not a defeat. It was a key that opened the gates of hell from the inside. Jesus was not dragged down in chains. He descended by his own will. He entered the abyss, looked upon the condemned, and offered them something the Prince of Darkness could never understand: mercy. And one by one, the chains began to break. Souls imprisoned by hatred, guilt, and pain began to illuminate the darkness. He wept because he realized he no longer ruled alone, that his kingdom had a fracture, and that fracture shone with the light of forgiveness. He wept because, in that moment, he saw his reflection in the face of Christ. And for the first time, he felt shame, not for what he was, but for what he could have been. That is why every Holy Week, while the world remembers the passion and death of Jesus, in hell he sits once more in silence and weeps, not for the crucified one, but for himself, because the cross he believed to be the end was, in truth, the beginning.